When I light up a great cigar at home, I often reach for a glass of whiskey to keep it company. Whiskey and cigars are natural partners, and they have a lot in common. Both are made from a short list of simple, natural ingredients. In the case of whiskey, it's grain and water. For cigars, tobacco leaves. They both require quite a bit of time to make well. Today we have three quite different whiskeys, each of them specifically made to pair with cigars. We have a bourbon, a rye, and a scotch. And I'm going to pair them with this cigar to see how well they play together. First, a little bit about the cigar. I've chosen a medium-bodied smoke to pair with these three whiskeys. The Encore Celestial from Casa Carrillo. Any size from the Encore brand would work well here, but this particular Vitola is quite good, rated 96 points by Cigar Aficionado, and one of our top 25 cigars of the year. It's made in the Dominican Republic using a blend of Nicaraguan tobaccos. It has exceptional balance and quite a rich flavor. That balance makes it a good partner for just about any spirit. So let's start with the Scotch, because it has the lowest ABV of the three whiskeys we're tasting today. We're going to start with the Tom & Towel Cigar Malt Oloroso Sherry Cask. It's 43% or 86 proof. Now this whiskey scored 94 points in Whiskey Advocate and was named number 12 whiskey of 2022. Let's give it a pour. Tom & Towel is relatively young for a Scotch distillery. It was founded in 1965. It's from Speyside, and this particular Scotch is made from a blend of malts, including one with some peat in it. All of them are finished in sherry cask. Now take a look at that color. It's alluringly dark, rich in appearance. Take a little sniff here. It's just a touch of smoke on the nose and maybe some tea and a faint hint of the ocean. This is not a peat bomb like you might find from Isla, but there is smoke present. There's a lovely sweetness in here, maybe the taste of chocolate-covered peanuts or yogurt-covered raisins. It's quite complex, quite rich. That's very good on its own. Let's take a puff with this cigar and see what happens here. When you're pairing cigars and whiskeys, you're looking for like-minded bodies. That usually helps. And you're looking for flavors that don't clash, but flavors that complement. And these two seem to be pairing well together. The cigar is not affected negatively by the whiskey. And the whiskey goes well with the scotch. It brings out a little bit more sweetness in it. That's an excellent pairing. Okay, looking at the rye now, we have Buzzard's Roost Cigar Rye, batch number 3. There's a little step up in power from the scotch, 52.5% ABV. This one retails for $75. Now, Buzzard's Roost dates back to 2019, and the company has a policy of using a light number 1 char in all of its barrels. But for this cigar rye, which was distilled in Indiana, it did something different, a treatment that's a little bit unusual, quite unusual. Barrels that have been charred and then lightly smoked with Kentucky tobacco. Now, despite that smoky treatment for the barrel, there's no smoke on the nose here with this rye. It's really a grain-heavy aroma, some fresh oak on the nose. Berry, red apple comes to note, a little bit of a jalapeno pepper kick, and a nice toastiness. The finish is very long, too. This is very tasty. It seems to bring a little more strength to the cigar. Again, there's no clashing here. They're working well together. The cigar just seems a bit stronger. Maybe some peppery notes. Let's see what the cigar does to the rye. Brings out even a little bit more sweetness. This is another good pairing. The Buzzard's Roost Cigar Rye, batch number 3, 92 points from Whiskey Advocate. All right, time for our final pairing. We're gonna go to bourbon. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, batch 349. Now, with its inherent sweetness, bourbon is a brilliant partner for cigars. The bourbon we're sampling here, the Joseph Magnus, is considered the first bourbon specifically made to pair with cigars. Despite the name, the inspiration for the spirit actually came from a pipe. Distiller Nancy Fraley enjoyed puffing on a pipe, and she was looking for something that would ideally pair with good tobacco. Now, this is a complex mix of bourbons, finished in 3 types of barrels: sherry cask, which is pretty common, cognac casks, and Armagnac casks. You don't see a lot of that in the bourbon world. Deep, rich color. And the beauty of this bourbon really starts with the nose. It's heavily sweet. You pick up some maple, even some pecan pie notes. Yeah, it really just smells like a plate of dessert. It's intense, lots of caramel, a bit of spice, some ginger snap, tiny bit of peppercorn, and really that deep, dark, rich sweetness, like a creme brulee. It's really something else. This is a very big, complex glass of bourbon. That creme brulee gets transferred to the cigar. It brings out even more sweetness, like a richer sweetness on the cigar. It's a true compliment to this Encore Celestial. The cigar smoke brings out more of that ginger, a little bit more of the spice and the bourbon. The Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend, batch 349, 92 points from Whiskey Advocate, a $200 bourbon. So whether you choose to pair your cigars with one of these specially blended cigar whiskeys, or just search out pairings of your own, it's hard to find a better partner for your fine cigar than top quality bourbon, rye, or scotch. Enjoy your cigars and your whiskeys, and we'll see you next time.